My in-laws told everyone I was after a green card, so I booked my flight home. And when I left, they realized who really depended on who. I'd been with Marcus for 2 years when his parents asked me to move in. Not with him, with them. Marcus worked offshore on oil rigs, gone 3 weeks at a time, and his parents said the house was too big and they'd love the company. Elena even cleared out the guest room herself, hanging fresh curtains and putting flowers on the nightstand. "You're family now," she said, hugging me tight. The first few months were fine. I'd cook dinner, we'd watch movies together, and Roger would tell stories about Marcus as a kid. But then the little comments started. At the grocery store, Elena introduced me to her friend Carol as our foreign help. When I corrected her with a laugh, saying I was Marcus's girlfriend, she said, "Oh, you know what I mean." At a neighborhood barbecue, Roger told a group of his buddies, "This is Ingrid. She's from Norway, working her way to that American citizenship, aren't you?" He winked like it was an inside joke. Everyone laughed. I smiled and excused myself to refill my drink. Marcus always brushed it off when I mentioned it. That's just how they are. They don't mean anything by it, but it kept happening. When their friends came over, Elena would ask me to serve drinks. "You don't mind, do you? You're so good at hosting." Roger started leaving his medication schedule on the kitchen counter with little notes. "Thanks for keeping me alive, kiddo." I didn't mind helping. Roger had type 2 diabetes and needed his insulin at specific times. Elena had early stage arthritis and struggled with driving. I'd take her to physical therapy twice a week, pick up prescriptions, and organize their bills because they kept missing payments. I did it because I thought we were family, because Marcus asked me to, because they'd welcomed me into their home. Then one night, I came home early from meeting a friend. The house was dark except for the light in the kitchen. I heard Elena's voice on the phone. "I'm just saying, Marcus, be careful. You know why she's really here." I froze in the hallway. "No, I know you love her, but these things happen. Foreign girls, they see an opportunity." Roger's voice cut in. "She's a nice enough girl, but let's be realistic. What are the odds this is about love?" "Exactly," Elena said. "We're just looking out for you, honey. We don't want you getting used." I stood there for a full minute, my keys still in my hand. Then I walked quietly upstairs to the guest room and closed the door. The next morning, I started packing. I didn't make a big announcement. I just pulled my suitcase out of the closet and started folding clothes. Elena knocked around 10 a.m. "Ingrid, what are you doing?" "I'm going home to Norway," I said, not looking up. "I miss my family." Her face went completely white. "What? When?" "I'm looking at flights now. Probably this weekend." "But," she grabbed the door frame. "But who'll help with Dad's medication? And I have that surgery next month for my shoulder. You were going to drive me." I zipped my suitcase and turned to face her. "You should call your foreign help hotline." Her mouth opened, then closed. "Ingrid, I heard you last night, both of you." She tried to backtrack, stammering about misunderstandings and context, but I wasn't interested. Roger appeared behind her, asking what was going on, and I repeated everything. His face went red, then pale. "Now wait a minute. I've been managing your medication for 8 months, I said, driving Elena everywhere, paying your water bill twice because you forgot, reorganizing your entire filing system for free because I thought I was family. You are family," Elena said, tears starting. "No," I said. "I'm foreign help, remember?" I stayed with a friend that weekend and booked my ticket home. Marcus called that night. He'd already talked to his parents and his voice was tight with anger. "They told me you just left without warning, that you abandoned them." "Did they tell you why?" Silence. Then, "Mom's crying saying she doesn't understand." I pulled up the voicemail I'd recorded on my phone. Elena's voice crystal clear. "You know why she's really here. These things happen. Foreign girls see an opportunity." I sent it to him. He called back 2 minutes later. "I'm so sorry. I'm flying home tomorrow." "Don't," I said. "I'm already in Norway." 3 weeks passed. I spent time with my parents, reconnected with old friends, and remembered what it felt like to not carry someone else's life on my shoulders. Then Elena called. She was crying so hard I could barely understand her. "Ingrid, please." Roger ended up in the ER. He missed his insulin timing and his blood sugar dropped. "I can't manage all of this. The bills are piling up and I don't know where anything is. Could you please come back, please?" I looked out the window of my childhood bedroom at the fjord in the distance. "I'll think about it," I said. "I'm still thinking."